Man, I thought you were eating breakfast, Rappy. Jeez. Y'all, I didn't even get my video on. Rasp and Smudge were overfeeding, eating breakfast. I didn't even get my pain meds and allergy meds taken yet. Barely got the peanuts on the flippin' shelf, pal. Oh, you almost slipped, didn't you? Dang, bud. Ah, a blue jay sneaked it up on ya. Gotta sneak up again. Another one. I think he's doing it on purpose, Mudge. I do. Come here. Come here. Touch Mudge. Kind of hilarious how it's framed. Got birds and squirrels wanting to eat. And Sylvester the cat over here. It, every time, it always cracks me up. See it? It always cracks me up. Every time one pops up, you'll notice he like lowers his head a little bit, like he's getting ready to crouch. Oops, sorry. Hilarious. I know. My wrist hurts. And uh-oh. I can feel it. We're about to get barraged. Oh man. Give it a chance to freaking fully wake up. Sorry. See, that's what gets Rappy. When they're all like flying around crazy at him. So like, go get you, fight y'all. To be honest, to be fair, Raspy, when he was younger, when he was a stray, I found him. The vet estimated 2.5, and that's kind of what I had thought. I thought he looked kind of like a freshly, minted adult cat. He made it through. But he actually was. I mean, obviously he was slimmer, like after he first got better after being sick. In a couple of videos, like a couple years ago, he was very thin because I nearly lost him. But he's gotten that weight back on. Man, a few months back, he just every 2 hours wanted to eat. No, Bubby boy. Hey, handsome pants. Hey, handsome pants. All you see is a tail. He's standing on my leg. You think I'm joking? He's standing on my leg. Oh, is that hilarious? I can't put my foot down because he's still standing on it. He does that when I'm in the bathroom, too. It's TMI, but literally he does that. Man, that dove and back, that's a big old neck, man. How long he's got that neck stretched out. Dang. Whoa. Where was that flock going? But when he was living outside, when he was a stray, he he was a freaking hunter. Dude, he he had a bird one time. This is before I was able to get him fully into the house. I didn't want to make him feel like he was being locked up in it, you know. I wanted him to be comfortable and want to come upstairs. Plus, it was an upstairs apartment. I didn't have any other animals or anything, so I left that. There was a period of time in the spring, summer type of, where I actually left the front door open. Like I said, I lived over a convenience store. Like a Quick Mart type of thing. Little small family business owned one. No gas station or anything. And he caught squirrels, he caught little chipmunks, he caught birds. It was so weird, the story. Because I didn't want to scold him. I was trying to get him to trust me. But when he brought a bird up, I didn't mean to. I screeched because I saw him coming up the stairs, and he dropped it and it flapped off. So I hope it was okay. Another time, he brought a squirrel to me. I asked somebody to take me to the vet down the street, and I told him what happened, and I said, you know, do what you can. It's not even mine, but I feel badly. So I don't know what happened there. And every time I would try to explain it, like, Raspy, honey, I know you're used to catching your food, but you've got me to feed you now. You don't need to catch them. And if I feed you, then I don't want you to, you know, hurt other animals, because you won't need to. And it's funny because every time I talk to him, I said, please don't kill birds. That's when he brought the squirrel. And I'm like, I had to bring the squirrel to that vet. That vet was probably so glad I moved away from there 3 years ago. But it got to the point after the squirrel where I'm like, please, no living creature at all. Please, no birds, no squirrels, no chipmunks. Please, no animals. And the next day, he brought me up a squirrel. I mean, a grasshopper. And he, like, put it at my feet. I mean, how was I supposed to scold him? He didn't bring a bird or a critter. He brought an insect. I know, it sounds like, oh, you're really reaching and giving him, you know. But it was kind of odd because I said, how about no living creature? Bugs, insects, all of that included. Snakes, reptiles, they're all included, dude. Just anything alive, please don't bring home. Nothing alive like that, please. If it's another cat, that's fine. Don't be, like, killing and bringing home any creatures at all. And he never did. Which is kind of odd. But I'm not going to sit here and swear up and down he understood what I was saying, but just the facts. And that is actually the facts. So that was kind of oddish. I'm not Scottish. I said oddish. No, I'm not really hottish. I said oddish. Sorry. I have warned you that I could be a bit odd-ish. Sorry. I know. Act my age. Do you really want me to act 61? Oh, almost 62. Ooh. 2 months, it'll be 62. Oi. Is that oi as in O-Y, as in the Jewish way of writing it? Or is that oi as in O-I? Like the Aussie New Zealanders, New Zetters. Aussies and New Zetters say. In case you didn't know, I've seen it both ways. Oi! As in the Jewish ways, like oi, oi, oi vey. But the Aussie Zetter is oi, oi. So, Judy, why are you telling us this? I don't know. You're just being subjected to stream of consciousness. Welcome to my thoughts by Bambi Purrs. I know, that was kind of terrifying. Okay. Uh-oh. Rapper sees something interesting. He's definitely watching something. What you watching, bubs? What you watching, bubsters? Y'all saw those two, three of them. Me. Blue Jays have always been so cool, I've always thought. It's their markings. It's not just that I love blue, but it's more than one shade of blue. And all that black, banding and bordering around areas. It's just so bitchin'. Let's try to see. Yeah. There's more of them up there. You see them? So I was tipping it on the top of the ladder. Oh, wait, that's a dove. Nope, that was a blue jay. I think. Feel it shaking. Whoa, 3 or 4 of them there. Yipes. Another one coming. It's a flock of blue jays. You see the difference on how the bush moves when there's no wind with a squirrel on it as opposed to a blue jay on it, as opposed to smaller birds on it. I think the blue jays are probably the biggest that I've had visit. If I had some of those crows or ravens, I'd have seen. I didn't see any this year. Come to think of it. Come on, Gaby Rocky. Rocky Gabriel, my boy. Send the crows, send the ravens. It's actually not as bitter cold. It was really cold last night. Seriously, Arctic-y kind of cold. I was gonna put the camera down because it slowed down. But apparently we've got squirrels sneaking up from one side. Oh, blue jays whacking with each other. Doves hitting each other with their wings. I love how the blue jays, you know how you see on um, Nest cams or Sky Cam, type of things like at ballparks or something where the cameras are up high, and you'll see a bird sometimes land and put the face right in front of the camera. That always reminds when the blue jays come down and hit the land on the sill and they look in first before they grab a peanut. It always reminds me of seeing a bird in a sky camera. Just looking right, or that emu you see on the internet. You gotta have the emu just like walks right up to the camera. Ooh. It is just hilarious how these blue jays do it. I just want to chuckle every time I see it because it is just so funny with that face and the beak straight on, looking at you, going, "Hello, just getting a peanut. I'll be moving along now." I mean, honestly, it's just like one of the goofier things that birds do. Every creature does something that just looks just a bit goofy. And for birds, it's looking in cameras. They just have that ooh look. I don't know why. If you feel that when you see a bird looking directly into a camera, if that makes you laugh, let me know. Or am I just seriously weirder than I thought? Peace out, guys.